We're here to talk about a landmark decision from the High Court of Australia just last week, in relation to Bruce Lehrmann and legal claims he is making against two major media outlets and two prominent journalists for defamation. It all started in early 2021, when journalist Brittany Higgins alleged that she had been raped in the office of Linda Reynolds, a former minister and their then boss, inside the Australian Parliament building. Several media outlets reported on the story, including two of the defendants named in this case, but they chose not to name any potential perpetrator at the time. Lehrmann was not identified in the initial broadcasts and reports, but he came to believe that the reports were asserting that he had been the perpetrator. He then launched a civil claim against the outlets and the two journalists for defamation, which is normally subject to a strict 12-month time limit. However, with the case coming more than 2 years after the initial reporting, Lehrmann needed to gain an extension from the court in order to proceed with his claim. This past Friday, a federal court granted him the extension, opening the door for his claim to continue. Lehrmann argued in court that the delay in bringing proceedings was caused by earlier legal advice he received just after the initial reporting, which advised him to wait before commencing any defamation action. He also suggested that the delay might have been partially due to the prospect of criminal proceedings that then hung over him. The outlets, meanwhile, argued that emails and text messages sent by Lehrmann suggested that he was actually considering defamation action immediately after the stories were published. Lehrmann responded by claiming that he had been trying to put on a brave face and had been fabricating and misrepresenting the conversations he was having with his lawyer. The ABC is also involved in this case, facing a suit over a full National Press Club address by Higgins and Grace Tame that was broadcast. The ABC has since removed the video from its YouTube channel. We'll have to wait and see how this case turns out, but it's certainly a landmark decision that will have far-reaching implications for future defamation cases in Australia and other parts of the world. We'll keep you updated with the latest news and developments.